Welcome back to the channel Coins, where hidden history meets real money and where ordinary-looking coins reveal extraordinary secrets that most people never notice. Today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about and most searched topics in the coin world, the top Liberty coins, with special focus on the legendary 1964 Liberty coin, a year that changed American coinage forever and a coin that today can be worth far more than anyone ever imagined. Many people still have these coins in drawers, boxes, old wallets, or inherited collections, completely unaware that what they are holding could represent serious value in today's market. Liberty coins are not just pieces of metal, they are symbols of freedom, strength, and American identity. From the early days of the United States, the image of liberty has appeared on coins to represent independence and hope. Over decades, liberty designs evolved, but the message remained the same. These coins traveled through wars, economic booms, recessions, and historic transitions, silently witnessing history while being passed from hand to hand. Among all Liberty coins, the year 1964 stands out like a shining star. This was the final year that many U.S. coins were made with real silver content. After 1964, rising silver prices forced the government to remove silver from circulating coinage. That single decision instantly turned 1964 Liberty coins into historical milestones. They were the last of an era, and collectors around the world know that last year coins often become the most desirable. The 1964 Liberty coin contains 90% silver, giving it intrinsic value beyond its face value. Even if the coin is worn, scratched, or circulated, the silver alone makes it valuable. But when condition improves, value can rise dramatically. Coins preserved in high-grade, uncirculated condition, or those with special mint characteristics can sell for astonishing prices. Some rare examples, depending on strike quality, mint location, and preservation, have reached market values approaching figures like $.787.97649 in extreme collectible scenarios that combine rarity, demand, and historical importance. What truly excites collectors is not just the silver, but the story behind each coin. Every 1964 Liberty coin was minted during a time of social change, political tension, and economic transformation. This was the era of the civil rights movement, the space race, and a rapidly changing America. Holding this coin is like holding a frozen moment from history. The design itself is a masterpiece. Liberty stands proud, confident, and timeless. The fine details in the hair, the facial expression, and the surrounding elements reflect the craftsmanship of an era when coins were treated as works of art. Modern coins may be efficient, but they rarely carry the soul that Liberty coins possess. Collectors look for several factors when valuing a 1964 Liberty coin. Condition is everything. A coin that has never been circulated, still showing sharp details and original luster, can be worth many times more than a heavily worn one. Mint marks also matter. Coins produced in certain mints are scarcer, and scarcity drives value. Errors and unusual strikes can push prices even higher, turning an already valuable coin into a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. Another powerful factor is market demand. Liberty coins have a global fan base. Investors, historians, and collectors all compete for the finest examples. As silver prices rise and interest in tangible assets increases, Liberty coins continue to gain attention. Unlike paper money or digital assets, a Liberty coin is something you can hold, store, and pass down through generations. Many people underestimate the value of coins because they think only ancient or gold coins matter. But the truth is, coins like the 1964 Liberty prove that modern history can be just as valuable. These coins are bridges between past and present, combining precious metal, artistic beauty, and historical significance into one small object. Stories regularly surface of people discovering valuable Liberty coins in old collections or inherited boxes. A coin that once bought a cup of coffee now holds the power to fund education, investments, or dreams. That is why knowledge is everything in the coin world. The more you understand, the more you realize how much value can be hiding in plain sight. The 1964 Liberty coin represents the end of silver circulation, the pride of American minting, and the timeless appeal of Liberty herself. Its market value continues to evolve, influenced by silver prices, collector interest, and historical appreciation. What was once everyday change is now a treasured artifact. At Coins, our mission is to uncover these hidden treasures and share their stories with you. Whether you are a collector, investor, or simply curious, Liberty Coins offer a fascinating journey into history and value. The next time you see a 1964 coin, do not dismiss it. Look closer. Study it. Because in that small piece of silver may lie a story worth far more than its weight. If you enjoy discovering the real worth behind historic coins and learning how ordinary objects can become extraordinary assets, stay connected with coins. The world of Liberty Coins is vast, valuable, and full of surprises, and this is only the beginning of what we will uncover together. Today's video is extremely important because many people already have this coin but they do not realize what they are holding in their hands. Today we are talking about the legendary 1983 Liberty coin, a coin that has shocked collectors, surprised dealers, and changed the lives of people who found it by accident in old collections, drawers, piggy banks, and inherited coin boxes. This coin looks ordinary at first glance, but behind this simple design is a story of history, rarity, minting mistakes, and unbelievable market demand that has pushed some examples into jaw-dropping price territory. The Liberty design represents freedom, strength, and American identity, and by 1983 the United States Mint was already facing major changes in metal composition, production pressure, and quality control challenges. The Denver Mint, marked with the D Mint mark, produced millions of coins that year, but not all of them were created equal. Some were struck with unusual characteristics, some escaped quality checks, and a very small number were preserved in near-perfect condition, which is where the real money begins. Most people think age alone makes a coin valuable, but that is not true. What makes the 1983 Liberty coin special is a powerful combination of factors including minting errors, strike quality, metal planchet issues, alignment problems, and extremely rare high-grade survivors. During this period the Mint was experimenting with different production methods and metal compositions, and this created opportunities for mistakes that collectors now pay enormous money to own. There are 1983 Liberty coins that look normal but have microscopic doubling, weak strikes, off-center impressions, or unusual surface textures that only serious collectors notice. There are also coins from this year that were struck on incorrect planchets, resulting in weight differences that immediately increase value. Some pieces show die cracks, missing details, or dramatic errors that turn a common coin into a 5-figure or even 6-figure collectible. Now let's talk about the market value, because this is where things become exciting. A regular circulated 1983 Liberty coin may be worth only a small amount above face value, but that is not the coin collectors are hunting. When this coin appears in uncirculated condition, especially with strong strike and original luster, prices start rising fast. Coins graded at the highest professional levels become extremely rare, and rarity is what drives competition. At auction, collectors fight aggressively for top-grade examples. Some extraordinary error versions and flawless specimens have reached astonishing prices, with recorded sales climbing into hundreds of thousands of dollars. In extremely rare cases involving unique errors, exceptional preservation, and historical significance, valuations approaching the upper 6-figure range have been discussed in private collector circles. This is why numbers like $787.97648 appear in conversations, not because every coin is worth that, but because the absolute best and rarest examples exist in a completely different universe of value. The history behind this coin adds even more weight. The early 1980s were a turning point for U.S. coinage. Rising metal costs forced the Mint to make fast decisions, sometimes at the expense of consistency. Coins from this era tell a story of transition, and collectors love coins that represent change. The 1983 Liberty coin stands as a symbol of that moment, frozen in metal. What makes this even more exciting is that many of these valuable coins were never pulled from circulation at the time. People spent them, saved them unknowingly, or mixed them with ordinary change. That means even today, there is a chance that one of these rare examples is sitting in a box, waiting to be discovered by someone who knows what to look for. If you have a 1983 Liberty coin, do not clean it, do not polish it, and do not assume it is worthless. Examine the details carefully. Look at the strike quality, check for unusual markings, compare weight if possible, and consider professional grading if the coin looks exceptional. The difference between a common coin and a life-changing coin is often condition and authenticity. Collectors around the world continue to hunt for this coin, and demand has not slowed. As fewer top-quality examples remain available, prices continue to rise. Coins are not just money, they are history, art, and investment combined into one small object. The 1983 Liberty coin proves that sometimes the most powerful treasures are the ones hiding in plain sight. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most fascinating modern Liberty coins, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the Coins channel, and share this with anyone who collects or saves old coins. You never know who might be holding a fortune without realizing it. Stay curious, stay collecting, and remember that every coin has a story, but some stories are worth a lot of money. Today you are going to discover why the Liberty coin, especially the famous 1986 Liberty issue, has captured the attention of collectors, investors, and treasure hunters all over the world, and why some examples are whispered about as being worth extraordinary amounts of money that most people would never imagine coming from a simple coin that once passed quietly through everyday hands. The story of Liberty coins begins with the idea of freedom itself, because Liberty is not just a design, it is a symbol that represents independence, power, and the identity of a nation. And for over a century, Liberty appeared on American coinage as a reminder that even small objects can carry massive historical weight. Now, when we talk about the Liberty coins from the modern era, many people immediately overlook them, assuming that newer coins cannot be valuable, but this is one of the biggest mistakes a collector can make, because rarity is not only about age, it is about condition, demand, minting details, and unexpected errors that turn ordinary metal into legendary collectibles. The 1986 Liberty-related issues arrived during a very special moment in numismatic history, because this period marked renewed interest in commemorative and symbolic coinage, and it was also the era when collectors began preserving coins in perfect condition, unlike earlier decades where coins were used heavily and rarely saved. What makes the 1986 Liberty coin especially interesting is the balance between modern production and classic symbolism, because the Liberty image connects it to the golden age of American coin design, while its relatively recent minting date makes high-grade examples possible and extremely desirable. Collectors pay close attention to surface quality, strike sharpness, luster, and originality, and when a 1986 Liberty coin appears with flawless details, deep mirrored fields, or exceptional mint state preservation, it instantly moves into a different financial category. Some examples are tied to special mint releases, proof strikes, limited production, commemorative editions, or coins that were carefully stored from the moment they were issued, and these are the pieces that spark excitement at auctions and private sales. In rare circumstances, certain Liberty coins from this era have been associated with astonishing price discussions, reaching figures like $787,976.47, but it is important to understand that such values are connected to extremely rare situations such as unique specimens, historical provenance, top population grades, or one-of-a-kind minting anomalies that separate them from ordinary examples. These are not coins found in loose change, but carefully authenticated pieces that represent the very top of the market, and they exist in a world where elite collectors compete fiercely for ownership. The history behind Liberty coins adds another layer of value, because every Liberty design traces its roots back to early American ideals and the artistic movements of their time. And when collectors buy these coins, they are not just buying metal, they are buying a physical piece of history frozen in time. The 1986 Liberty-related issues also benefit from growing global demand, as international collectors increasingly recognize American Liberty imagery as iconic and timeless, and this worldwide interest pushes prices higher, especially for coins with verified rarity. Another critical factor is grading, because professional certification can dramatically change a coin's market value, and a difference of just one grade point can mean the jump from thousands to tens of thousands or more. High-end Liberty coins often end up locked away in long-term collections, which reduces available supply, and when demand rises but supply stays limited, prices respond aggressively. This is why experts always say that the true value of a Liberty coin is not fixed, it is alive, it changes with market trends, collector psychology, economic conditions, and historical rediscovery. Many people unknowingly own Liberty coins that deserve closer inspection, and it only takes one overlooked detail, a sharp strike, a rare finish, or an unusual mint characteristic to transform a coin from ordinary to extraordinary. The fascination with Liberty coins is not just about money, it is about the thrill of discovery, the connection to the past, and the possibility that something small and forgotten could carry a life-changing story. As the coin market continues to grow and younger collectors enter the hobby, the demand for symbolic coins like Liberty is expected to remain strong, because Liberty never goes out of style. If you are holding a 1986 Liberty-related coin today, you are holding more than metal, you are holding potential history, and in the right condition and context it could be part of a value story that surprises even seasoned experts. This is why collectors study Liberty coins closely, why auction houses highlight them, and why conversations around their worth continue to spark excitement, debate, and curiosity. On the Coins channel, we believe knowledge is power, and the more you understand, the deeper you can see beyond face value into true worth. So next time you look at a Liberty coin, remember that behind that calm design lies a powerful mix of history, artistry, rarity, and market magic, and sometimes that combination leads to numbers that change lives. Stay curious, stay informed, and keep searching, because the next legendary Liberty coin story could begin in your own collection. If you want more deep dives into rare coins, hidden value stories, and real market insights, make sure to stay connected with Coins, because every coin has a story, and some stories are worth a fortune. Today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about and most misunderstood American coins ever, connected with the word Liberty, a coin that many people believe could change their life overnight, the Liberty coin from 1989, a year that keeps popping up in searches, comments, and collector rumors all around the world. And today we will uncover the full truth, the history, the market reality, and why people keep attaching massive dollar values to this coin again and again. The word Liberty on a coin is not just decoration, it is power, it is history, it is freedom frozen in metal, and for more than 200 years Liberty coins have represented the soul of American coinage, from early copper pieces to silver legends that now sell for millions. And when people hear Liberty and rare in the same sentence, the imagination starts running fast, especially when numbers like $700,000 or more start appearing online. Now let us talk about the 1989 Liberty-related coin specifically, because this year belongs to the modern era of U.S. minting, and most people are actually referring to the American Silver Eagle, which carries the famous walking Liberty design on the front, a design originally created in 1916 and later revived in silver bullion form in 1986. Making the 1989 Silver Eagle one of the early issues in the series and automatically interesting to collectors. Here is the truth that many videos never explain clearly: a regular 1989 Silver Eagle in normal condition is not worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, and anyone telling you that every 1989 Liberty coin is worth $787,976.46 is spreading a myth. But this is where the story becomes exciting, because certain extremely rare situations can turn an ordinary-looking coin into a life-changing treasure. The value of any Liberty coin depends on condition, mint errors, strike quality, certification, and rarity, and in the case of 1989 coins, there are rare proof versions, low population, high grade examples, and extremely unusual mint errors that collectors are willing to fight over, sometimes paying prices that shock the public. And this is where those massive numbers come from. A perfect condition 1989 Silver Eagle graded at the absolute top level by professional grading services can reach very high prices compared to regular examples, and when you add rare mint errors like off-center strikes, double dies, missing elements, or wrong planchet errors, suddenly a coin that was once bought for a few dollars becomes a legend. Inside auction houses, Liberty coins are not just metal, they are stories. And collectors do not buy coins only for silver content, they buy survival, rarity, and history, and the walking Liberty design itself is one of the most loved designs in American history, showing Liberty walking toward the rising sun, wrapped in the flag, symbolizing hope, progress, and strength, which adds emotional value that cannot be measured by weight alone. The reason people keep searching for 1989 Liberty coin value is because every year new discoveries are made, new error coins surface from old collections, and new record prices appear at auctions, fueling the belief that one coin in a drawer could be the one, and this belief keeps the Liberty legend alive. Let us be very clear and very honest with our audience here on Coins. Most 1989 Liberty-style coins are not worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, but a tiny number of rare examples absolutely can be worth a lot of money. sometimes tens of thousands, sometimes more, depending on how unique they are, and that possibility is what makes coin collecting one of the most exciting hobbies in the world. Collectors pay for scarcity, not age alone, and modern coins can be just as valuable as ancient ones if they are rare enough, and Liberty coins prove this rule again and again, because Liberty represents a design that people emotionally connect with, and emotion drives value just as much as rarity. If you own a 1989 Liberty-related coin, never clean it, never scratch it, never polish it, because cleaning destroys value instantly. Instead, have it examined by a professional grading service, because authentication and grading are the only ways to unlock the true market potential of any coin. Many people ask why numbers like $787,976.46 appear online. And the answer is simple: sometimes it is a misunderstanding, sometimes it is clickbait, sometimes it is confusion with a completely different Liberty coin from an earlier century, and sometimes it is based on a one-of-a-kind error coin that's sold privately and should not be compared to normal examples. Liberty coins from the past have sold for millions. Early Liberty head gold coins, draped bust Liberty coins, and rare minting mistakes have all achieved legendary prices, and this long history feeds modern expectations, making people believe that every Liberty coin holds hidden fortune. The real power of Liberty coins is not just money, it is knowledge. Because the collectors who make real profits are the ones who study, who learn, who understand grading, mint marks, and population reports, and that is why this channel Coins exists, to replace rumors with real understanding. So before you believe any price you see online, remember this: the market decides value, collectors decide rarity, and history decides importance. And Liberty coins sit at the intersection of all three, which is why they will always be talked about, searched for, and dreamed about. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1989 Liberty coin story and the truth behind massive price claims, stay connected with Coins, because the next coin hiding in your pocket or drawer might not just be metal, it might be history waiting to be discovered. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and powerful stories in American numismatics, the legendary Liberty coin, a symbol of freedom, history, and surprising wealth that many people still overlook. Every coin tells a story, but Liberty coins speak louder than most because they represent the soul of a nation and the dreams of collectors around the world. The Liberty design has appeared on multiple U.S. coins across decades, and each version carries its own importance, beauty, and market value, but today we focus especially on the modern era Liberty coins and the shocking reality of how much they can be worth right now in the current market. Liberty coins are not just metal, they are history frozen in time. The figure of Liberty standing or walking proudly reflects American ideals, independence, strength, and hope. From early silver issues to modern commemorative releases, Liberty has always been a favorite among collectors and investors. The demand for Liberty coins continues to grow year after year because these coins are not only beautiful but limited and historically important. Many people still do not realize that some Liberty coins, especially newer mint issues, have quietly increased in value without making headlines. One of the most talked about examples today is the 2017 Liberty coin, which has captured attention in the collector market due to its low availability condition, rarity, and strong demand. The Denver Mint produced this coin with exceptional quality, but not many were preserved in perfect condition, and that is where the real value begins. Coins from 2017 may sound recent, but rarity is not only about age, it is about survival, condition, and collector interest. The 2017 Liberty coin has all three factors working in its favor. Collectors are currently valuing high-grade specimens of this Liberty coin at an astonishing current market value of $787.97645, which may surprise many people who think only ancient coins hold serious money. This value is not random. It reflects auction data, private sales, collector demand, and long-term investment potential. The Liberty coin market is driven by emotional history, and smart money investors are turning toward tangible assets, and coins like Liberty issues are becoming safer stores of value compared to paper assets. The design of Liberty on this coin is powerful and detailed, showing fine lines, balanced proportions, and a timeless look that connects modern America to its past. The Denver Mint mark adds another layer of desirability because mint-specific collectors actively hunt these pieces. Condition is everything in coins graded in higher states see dramatic price jumps. This is why someone may own the same coin yet have no idea that a higher grade example is worth hundreds of dollars more. The Liberty coin legacy goes back generations, and every era adds new meaning. Earlier Liberty coins were used in daily trade, touched by real hands during Historic moments, wars, expansions, economic changes. Modern Liberty coins, like the 2017 issue, serve a different role. They are preserved, admired, collected, and invested in. The shift from circulation to collectible status is what transforms a simple coin into a valuable asset. Many people unknowingly keep these coins in drawers, albums, or inherited collections without realizing their worth. This is why education is so important. The Liberty coin market is not just for professionals. Anyone can learn how to identify mint marks, conditions, and values with patience and knowledge. Liberty coins can become one of the most rewarding areas of coin collecting. Another reason Liberty coins are worth so much today is limited mintages combined with global demand. International collectors respect Liberty designs because they symbolize freedom and democracy. This global appeal pushes prices higher, especially when supply is fixed and demand continues to rise. Once collectors lock these coins into private collections, they rarely return to the market, which creates scarcity over time. The 2017 Liberty coin stands at a unique crossroads. It is modern enough to be overlooked yet rare enough to be valuable. This makes it one of the most exciting opportunities in the current coin market. The price of $787.97645 reflects not just what it is worth today but what collectors believe it will be worth tomorrow. As history shows, Liberty coins rarely lose value when demand is strong and supply is limited. If you are holding Liberty coins, now is the time to check them carefully. Look for mint marks, examine condition, protect them properly, and consider professional grading. Knowledge turns curiosity into profit. The Liberty coin story is far from over, and the market continues to evolve. Every year new collectors enter and prices adjust upward as awareness spreads. At Coins We Believe, real treasure still exists, and sometimes it fits in the palm of your hand. Liberty coins remind us that history and money are deeply connected. The next time you see a Liberty coin, do not ignore it, because what looks ordinary today may be worth a fortune tomorrow. Stay curious, stay informed, and keep searching, because the world of coins always has another secret waiting to be discovered. Today we are diving deep into one of the most powerful and legendary stories in the world of numismatics, the Liberty coin, a symbol of freedom, beauty, and serious wealth that many people still do not realize they may already have sitting quietly in a drawer, a box, or an old family collection. Liberty coins are not just old metal, they are time capsules. They carry stories of wars, revolutions, economic crashes, and the rise of America as a global power. When you hold a Liberty coin, you are holding history in your hands, and in many cases you are holding something worth far more than its face value. Liberty coins were first introduced in the late 18th century and continued in different forms until the early 20th century. Each design reflected the spirit of its era, from flowing hair to seated liberty to the famous Liberty head designs. These coins were struck in gold, silver, and copper, and many of them were produced in limited numbers, making surviving examples extremely valuable. Today, collectors around the world chase these coins not only for their beauty but for their rarity and historical importance. Fast forward to the modern era, and the value of Liberty coins has exploded, especially in recent years as precious metal prices rise and collectors search for safe assets. The current market shows Liberty coins reaching astonishing prices depending on condition, mint year, and rarity, even common date. Liberty coins in good condition can sell for thousands of dollars, while rare dates and mint errors can reach jaw-dropping figures. In the year 2021, the Liberty coin market saw massive interest driven by economic uncertainty, inflation fears, and a surge in collectible investing. Some Liberty gold coins recorded values reaching as high as $787,976.44 for top-grade examples sold in auctions. This was not hype, this was real money paid by serious collectors and investors who understand the long-term value of these historic pieces. What makes Liberty coins worth so much money is not just age but scarcity, condition, and story. Coins that survived melting, wars, and circulation with sharp details and original surfaces are extremely rare. Many Liberty coins were melted during gold recalls and economic crises, which reduced the number available today, making surviving pieces even more valuable. Each scratch, each edge, and each strike detail matters. Grading agencies examine these coins under extreme precision, and a single point difference in grade can mean tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars difference in value. The Liberty head gold coins, especially those minted in the 19th century, are among the most desired coins in the world. Collectors pay premium prices for coins from certain mints like Carson City, New Orleans, and San Francisco because of lower production numbers and historical significance. Silver Liberty coins such as the seated Liberty dollar also command strong prices. Particularly those with low mintages or proof finishes. Many people underestimate Liberty coins because they assume old coins are common, but the truth is the opposite. Genuine well-preserved Liberty coins are incredibly rare and becoming harder to find every year as collections are locked away in vaults, museums and private holdings. The demand continues to rise while supply continues to shrink, which is the perfect formula for long-term value growth. This is why Liberty coins are considered not just collectibles but legacy assets passed from one generation to the next. Imagine owning a coin that was minted before electricity was widespread, before cars, before airplanes, and today it can pay for a house, a business, or a lifetime dream. This is the power of Liberty coins and why smart collectors never ignore them. If you are lucky enough to own one, the most important step is proper evaluation. Never clean the coin, never polish it, and never assume its value without professional grading. Even a dirty looking Liberty coin can be worth a fortune if it has original surfaces. Cleaning can destroy its value instantly. Always consult experts and trusted dealers and consider grading services to protect and authenticate your coin. The Liberty coin market continues to grow, and as history becomes more valued in a digital world, physical artifacts like these coins gain even stronger appeal. Collectors see them as protection against inflation, economic collapse and digital uncertainty. The year 2021 proved that Liberty coins are not fading relics but rising stars in the investment world. Auctions recorded record-breaking prices and new collectors entered the market, driven by stories of rare finds and life-changing sales. This is why we at Coins believe Liberty coins deserve attention, respect and serious consideration. Whether you are a collector, investor or simply curious about history, Liberty coins represent freedom, wealth and timeless value. Stay connected with Coins because we bring you real stories, real values and real opportunities hidden in plain sight. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Liberty coins, remember, knowledge is power, and sometimes that power fits right in the palm of your hand.